So here we are again, creating another fun variation for our sand boy, Inaros. If you have been following me for a while, then you already know that I'm a big fan of the Desert King and, most likely, I mean maxing his high health for that insane amount of survivability. But, not today. Yes, this build also have lots of health value, but that's not where we stop. We will incorporate crowd control, finishers, lifesteal, and stealth in this setup. That's why I called it the ultimate Shinobi Inaros setup, as it will most likely replicate a ninja. Well, a tanky ninja that is. I know what you are thinking. I'm crazy to incorporate stealth on Inaros, as he is a tank. What am I thinking? Well, at high level, that high health of yours will melt in seconds. I've been there, and even a double arcane grace can't save you. It's better to have a strategy, and a complete setup to help you survive those insane enemy scaling. What's better than lots of survivability? Well, the answer is pretty simple, more survivability. If you have guessed that this will take advantage of those new amalgam mods, then you are correct. More specifically, we will try the new Deku amalgam mod for our setup. It's really cool to see how a single mod can change the way we can play frames, and it's crazy what other setup we can do with these new amalgam mods. But for today, let's discuss about this new amalgam Deku target acquired. So basically, the mod has 3 uses. It does give your Deku bonus headshot damage multiplier, and it does give you ammunition efficiency. Well, basically unlimited arrows, as you will just pick up those arrows that you shoot. Just a quick tip, this effect is affected by multi-shot. The headshot multiplier works like this. Normally, headshot damage deals 200% more damage. If we equip this mod, then we will gain 350% more headshot damage. It might be hard to pull off, especially if you are a beginner, but there are frames that can make that easy. Stealth frames are a good choice, but so does Inaros. His first ability does blind and paused enemies for a couple of seconds, giving you enough time to aim enemy heads. But at very high levels, most of the time, we will be relying on the lifesteal feature of this mod, that it gives Nikana-based weapons. So the lifesteal does work on all attacks of your Nikanas, which means, attacks that has damage over time, such as slash damage, will also restore your lost health. And, if we type in Nikana on your weapon search bar, we will have these results. Oh look, the Tetsu is included in the list, but sadly, the effect of the new amalgam mod doesn't affect this two-handed Nikana. Same goes with Nikana Zors. They may be classified as Nikanas, but they are still Zors. Out of these choices, the most fun to use with this synergy are Skiajati and Nikana Prime. Aside from the fact that it's stylish, Nikana Prime has some pretty good stats compared to other Nikanas, and if modded well, it can even stand against high-level enemy units. The build I have for this melee weapon varies on the mission I'm doing. If I'm doing endless survival runs, then I go with my usual relentless combination setup. Now, this mod setup is perfect for long survival runs, as you will be able to build up your combo counter really high, with the help of drifting contact, relentless combination, and Naraman focus. Most likely, you can land constant red crit slash at 4 times combo multiplier with this mod setup. Don't worry, as the 4 times combo multiplier is really easy when you have this mod. But for other missions, I prefer to have a viral slash build. I just remove both sacrificial steel and relentless combination, and then replace it with vicious frost and virulent scourge. Also, replace sacrificial pressure with primed pressure point, as we only need both sacrificial mods to boost our critical numbers. If sacrificial steel is not on the build, then there's no point on equipping sacrificial pressure. My Skiajati build is also the same with my Nikana Prime build. I also have relentless combination for long survival missions, and I choose to go this way, than to have a pure finisher build, as Nikanas are not like daggers that can equip the Covert Lethality mod. It really makes a difference. A Covert Lethality dagger can easily finisher a level 130 plus armored units in 1 finisher damage, but it would take 2 finisher moves to do that with a Nikana. That is why I choose to go with a hybrid hack and slash finisher build for my Skiajati. The more I build up my combo counter, the more damage I deal, not only from my normal attacks, but also from my finisher damage. Also, equipping Tranquil Cleave as your stance will help a lot, as it has this combo called Breathless Lunge, that has a finisher attack on its last combo. And yeah, the finisher damage is really good also, so I really suggest that you try this stance while using Skiajati. Now, if I were to choose between Nikana Prime and Skiajati, I would choose the Umbra Nikana for this setup, not only because it's more shinobi-like, but the ability of Skijati to render the user invisible for a couple of seconds after doing a finisher attack does adds extra layer of survivability to your Inaros. At endgame levels, it will be a great asset in activating life support, or even giving you that time to react when you are being hoarded by enemies. My Deka build is kinda lame at the moment and I am really lucky to have this Riven or else, but honestly, it's tough to use this bow against endgame enemies anyway. The damage is not that good against armored enemies, and you better stick with your Nikana when facing bong level 150 plus enemies. But below those levels, you can have fun with your bow. In fact, if you have a way to strip armors, then this bow can be vicious. Well, we all know that any enemies that don't have armor are just target practice. Anyway, just remember to equip the new amalgam mod on this bow, and you are good to go. Now, we can't go on walking like a pretty badass tank shinobi, if we don't mod our Inaros right for this synergy. So basically, instead of max health Inaros, I prefer to have this mod set up. Most of the health mods are still there, but this time, I added Rage, Negation, Swarm and Stretch. This augment is a must-have for Inaros, especially if you are going long survival runs. Its ability to negate status effect is really helpful, especially if you are facing enemies that has knockdown capabilities. You really don't want to be down at endgame levels, as probably you will die in a matter of seconds. Lastly, both Rage and Stretch are for my first ability. Stretch gives me the range, and then Rage gives me the energy I need to cast my first ability. And that's it. You now have the ultimate Sandboy ninja, that has crowd control, stealth, lifesteal and tankiness. It's a complete package, and I'm pretty sure that you will love this setup, especially at endgame levels. Before we proceed to the outro of this video, I would just like to add that, equipping the Adaza Cavat makes this setup even better. Not only does it, this cat gives you red crits, but it also can strip enemy armors. And lastly, you don't have to worry about this cat's survivability, as it's way more tanky than your Inaros in terms of health, and you will be able to constantly heal it while you are attacking with your melee weapon. In addition, if you are using the Skijati, then the cat will also receive that invisibility when you do a finisher damage. It's really a total package that is worth a try. Before I end this video, I would like to announce the winner of my Equinox Prime Access giveaway. The winner is flashed at your screen, and, if by any chance, you are watching this video, please message me via Discord to get your prize. I will leave my Discord user, and as well as the Grind Hard Squad Discord's server on the video description below. Congratulations to the winner, and, for those who did not win, don't worry, as there are more prizes that we will give away to our community in the future. So, be sure to watch every single video that we upload, not just for the giveaways of course, but also for those informative videos that we give our viewers. Lastly, don't forget to give this video a like, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that yet. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.